the 1973 Super Beetle. It's a little bit larger for larger folk like me. Okay, here's what we got. Somebody painted it red over the yellow. This was a factory yellow car, and someone's painted it red. And my son has kind of lost interest in it. We've owned this car for a couple of years. And anyway, I'm going to start stripping it down to get it ready for paint. We went and got his driver's permit today. Now, this is not going to be his daily driver, but I want it ready for his 16th birthday. So I've got less than a year to get it ready. So the way that I figure this is going to be is we'll strip it all down because I can sand it all here, okay? And then we'll deliver it in parts to the paint shop. All right, we're going to have to replace the windshield because the windshield is fogged out and just nasty. We'll get all new rubber. Anyway, today we're going to take off the front and rear bumpers. That's where we're going to start. Then we're going to take it on a little bit of a ride just to let it breathe through because it won't run again until, I'd say it won't start again until 26. So anyway, let's take some bumpers off this Beetle. All right, it is absolutely easy. Everything on the Beetle is easy. Everything, okay? It's only like 4 bolts holding the entire rear engine part in, okay? All right, so here's what you got. We've got bumper fillers right there. You've got bumper bolts. Let's see if I can get this to where you guys can see this. On the back side here, you've got where the bumper bracket attaches to the bumper itself. We're not going to worry about that because we're going to pull off the entire bumper itself. So in order to do that, on the inside of the fender well, if you look right in there, see those 2 bolts right there on that black bracket? That's it. So we're going to loosen up 2 right there. So a total of 8 bolts, and the bumpers are going to come off. Then this is just a little filler, just a little plastic filler, and it goes in between the metal just to keep water and stuff from going in between the fender well and the hood. So anyway, we'll take those off as well. It's not complicated. There's nothing complicated on this car ever. Here we go. All right, same thing on this side. I think I had the wheels turned the wrong way. This looks a little bit easier. But see right here on this side, they're just right there. Yep, I definitely had the wheels turned the wrong way. Hell, oh God almighty. Yeah, he's been sitting for a little while. Spiderweb heaven. Probably ought to put on some gloves before some black widow makes me a part of her clan. There we go. The old 13 millimeter. That's about all you need. All right, 5 bolts. There's 5 bolts, not 4. Maybe there's supposed to be 6. I don't know. There's no telling when those bumpers were put on. I'm not going to lie to you. I like it just fine without the Beetle. The way I think Beetles should look like they've been through hell and back, okay? Because chances are they have been. Now, I'm not going to get rid of these bumpers because what we're going to do is we'll sand those guys down right there, and then we'll paint those black, and then put a yellow stripe in the center right there instead of the chrome stuff. Because this car is going to get a lot of chrome. I'm all about chrome, especially if you're going to do it, do it. Anyway, the fronts are off. We'll pop these little pieces off. Those are just fillers. Actually, I'll probably leave that in but they just literally slide in between there, in between the two panels, just to keep moisture from getting in there, to keep them from rusting. There's some runs right here. I almost think this person, whoever painted it, may have painted it with a brush. All right. Let's get to the rear. The rears are the exact same thing. Let me show you. So I'm gonna come in from underneath. So we got 3 on this side and at least 2 or 3 on that side. And then it's the same exact principle. They'll just pull right out of the body filler parts. We'll get rid of them cobwebs. I'm telling you, there's no telling what's living under there. Okay, that actually worked out to our benefit. This is what I was talking about in the front up there about the bumper fillers. See, there's a slit in between there, and that fits in between the apron and the inside of the quarter panel right there. Anyway, and then the bumper slides between there. All right. Now, we're going to throw some gas in it, and hopefully he'll fire up. It's been 4 months, 3 months, 3.5 months. It's been a good 90, 120 days. Let me move the Altima out of the way.